Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is HUMNA and I share these mindful and meditative exercises that I teach through my healing sessions, and these are the things that have really helped me get through a lot of trauma and a lot of things in my own life to bring me into the present moment and ground me. So I share them with the intention that maybe in some way, if you have reached this video at this point and you're watching it, then this exercise is something that will ground you, help you in the way you see the world or see yourself or see the things that are coming ahead. And today's exercise is one of definitely my favorite ones that I've done many times, because this is something that we all as humans deal with, and it's uncertainty. Uncertainty is having the lack of sureness, not to be sure about what's going to come, how is it going to happen. And when you're in that place where you don't know how things are going to happen and what are you going to do about it and that sort of stuff, this is an exercise that will really ground you and help you to see through things rather than the way the things are, and help you balance your energy and bring it into the now. So to begin with, once you have to, on your canvas, make an intention. Uncertain. I think that's how it's spelled. I just want to make sure. T-A-I-N. Uncertainty. So you make an intention that is what you're focusing towards. And today is the 14th of April 2023. These are little ways of grounding yourself. Is what is it that you're focusing on? What day are you on? And let's get a number for ourselves. So that's 1 plus 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's a beautiful number. The number is 7. So if you are watching this, I'd highly recommend going and checking number 7, angel number 7, and see what guidance you can get from there. Now let's begin. Taking an A5 sheet of paper, I always take small sheets of paper just so that they're not overwhelming for you. And you just don't need a lot of space to do things. Small spaces can actually also ground you, and little artworks can bring a lot of focus into the now. Using your compass, you're just going to create a little circle of whatever size you feel appropriate in this moment in time. Doesn't have to be huge, just a little beautiful circle. Let it sit wherever it is on the sheet. I try not to go crazy about where it's placed, because basically it's not where the circle or the thing is placed what you're creating. It is being able to ground yourself, bring yourself onto the piece of paper wherever it is needing to be placed. So the least control you have, the better it is. Using a pencil, today I'm going to see if I can do these dots around, but they don't have to be really close to each other, just at a very convenient, simple distance. So about 0.5 centimeters would be great. So I'm going to take a couple of minutes to just do that. I'm going to do and listen to the sound as it makes. This is bringing you here. Follow the sound. Become conscious of it. What is it that you're doing? It's kind of like knocking on the door, isn't it? What can you feel? Ask yourself, how does the sound make me feel? Have I done this before? Am I enjoying this, or this is annoying me? What is annoying about it? What is it that you're enjoying about it? Do you like it when you go faster? Do you like it when you go slower? All these questions are little dialogues that you have with yourself. And this is the dialogue that I believe is what gets us connected to our intuition, gets us connected to our core being. It's something that we hardly ever talk about. It's a connection with ourself. And so these little exercises bring you into the focus of who you are and why you are the way you are. And using art as a way to bring you into the moment, help you create beauty, of course, but then again, be very aware of how every action that you do through these tutorials help you connect to your own voice. What is this making me feel? And at every stage you look at the piece and you ask, what is this reminding me of? Give yourself a few minutes to do this. It's just a beautiful way of connecting your hearing to your visual, to your body, to your hand. I've tried to kind of balance the whole thing and not be too close or too far away, and just be very conscious that I don't want to overdo it, but yet again I want to do it enough so that the exercise has an effect on it. Because of the timings, I try to do the process a little faster, but if you feel you can give it more time, then I would highly recommend it. And also, if you want to do it on the whole sheet of paper, that's also something you can. Now, as I move forward, to me this looks like a beautiful moon, but that's just because I'm so attracted to the moon and I love moon cycles and moon. I'm going to be using my watercolor pencils, and what I'm going to do is, when you see these dots, right, placed randomly, which you didn't know where they're going to be, but you still place them. So as a creator, on a white sheet of paper, you created these dots inside a circle. So the circle was also your creation, and the dots are also your creation. And that gives you a lot of power to understand and recognize yourself as a creator. So on a white sheet of paper, when there was nothing, you were able to give it life by creating on it. Now, using your watercolor pencil very softly, you're going to create shapes through these dots by joining these dots. You don't have to know where you're going, because you see, we are actually focusing on the word uncertainty. So we don't know what is going to get created. All we know is that we've come into this session to enjoy being creative without having an agenda or what it will create. But just allow yourself to create. You might want to use all the dots, you might not want to use all the dots, but try not to use your mind too much, and connect your hand to your heart, to slow down whatever it is that you were thinking, to bring yourself into the present moment. And just slowly follow the shapes that are coming through. It's not about right or wrong, it's not about good or bad. It's just allowing yourself to not know and let that what wants to come out of you come out through you, rather than pushing it out all the time. Knowing leads you to blockages, it leads you to anxiety, it leads you to stress. And this exercise will remind you that as a creator of your life, there are times you actually don't know what is coming, but you have to trust yourself as a creator that you're going to create something beautiful in your life. Give yourselves a few minutes to just absorb this understanding of what it is that you are doing here. Try not to focus on what you're creating, rather try to focus on that what is being created within you. Ask yourselves, do I enjoy what I'm doing? Do I enjoy what I'm seeing? Do I enjoy what I'm hearing? Is this something that gives me joy? Is this something that gives me frustration? And if the answer is frustration, then ask yourselves, or even if it's joy, ask yourselves, what is it that is making you happy about this? Do you like the lines? Do you like the not knowing? Do you like the knowing? Do you like how the shapes are forming? You see, the dots were not in your control, but yet they were, if you think about it. And so are the lines in your control. That what you are creating at times is not in your control, but that what the universe wants to control and bring through you rather than to you. So you have to be open to the idea that as a creator, you have to allow yourself to be one with the universe. And let that what wants to get created through you be created, rather than always trying to hold an image of what needs to be done next. As humans, we don't have the answers to most of our issues and problems because we don't allow the universe to come in and guide us. Become aware of the fact that you are not always in control, and that is okay. That is okay. It's okay to not know. For when you look at it as the piece is coming to life, you know something is getting created. It's symbolic to your life. Something is being created through you. The more you control, the more you resist, the more you stop the evolution, your own growth. So allow yourself to come into the present moment fully. Become very aware of the fact that you have to let go of that what you want, for that what the universe knows is good for you to come your way. Take the path of least resistance. Connect to your being, connect to your universe, connect to that what wants to speak to you. This is your space, your peace to create, to be, to become. This is the general idea of how this piece sort of will come through. I personally like the idea of keeping the edge intact. It's a good idea to keep moving your sheet of paper. So that you can see your piece from all sides. You weren't born to be in one place. You were born to move around, to grow, to evolve, to change. So always move your canvas so that your vision guides you where it needs to be, when it needs to be, and how. This is a small exercise that will help to ground you, help you come into the present moment, and remind you that at times we don't know what is coming, but we have to have the faith that something beautiful is going to unfold itself just the way the universe needs it to be, through you. I hope that brings you some kind of peace and grounding within your being. And if you feel called to join my Patreon, for where I will show how to color this in and how we'll move it forward. But if you're going to be leaving me here, then thank you so much for joining me, and do let me know if in any way this helped you when you tried the exercise. If you'd like to share your pieces and tag me, I'm on Instagram at HUMNA_being. It'll be in the description box below. You can also send me messages or connect with me if you'd like to have personal art healing sessions with me, or if you'd like me to do your energy reading and help you align your body, mind and soul. I do offer that also. Once a month I do online group sessions which are very, very powerful. They're deep and intense, and they help you unblock a lot of emotions that you've been carrying within, using art as a tool. If there's anything I can help you with, send me a message, and I'll do my best to share these exercises that have helped me get through a lot in my life, managing anger, managing anxiety, managing depression, managing my mental health, and coming to a place where now I share these because this was something that helped me survive and get through my days as I was going through the dark night of the soul. So I wish you well, sending you lots of love, and I will see you again on Monday. Take good care of yourselves, everyone. Lots of love, light, and peace your way.